The debates are over. The campaign trail is in its final lap, and the polls are almost open. But before you cast your vote, make sure you see ours on who's hot and who's snot. This is Style Cops. Welcome. I'm Tasia, and today we have a very special episode where we, the officers of fashion law, take a strut down the memory catwalk of the 2012 presidential campaign. Joining me today are my BFF and Forever 21 sales associate, Carrie Donovan.
Hi.
Also joining me is my other BFF and formerly best dressed at Burbank High School, Brandon Lewis.
Guilty.
With me as always, costume designer, Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, and also my grandma, Jane Moore.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Grandma.
Oh my God, can we please start with Mitt Romney? I mean, yeah, most of the time he looks great, but what is up with his casual wear?
Is it really appropriate for the presidential candidates to be dressing casually at all?
Well, they can't wear suits all the time, dear.
Joining us now is Associate Professor of Political Science at Syracuse University and hopefully my new BFF, Dr. Joseph Porter. Joseph, sorry about the footstools. I've run short on showers.
It's okay.
It's vintage. So Joseph, tell us, who do you think won the debates?
Well, in a tight race like this, it really depends on which news organization you listen to. The more conservative media is going to be skewed more towards the conservative candidate, whereas liberal media is going to favor the liberal one.
Yeah, but what about their clothes?
Like, why were their ties so wide?
What do you want them to wear, skinny ties?
I'm not saying that their ties have to be skinny, but those ties were just like baggy wide, like way too wide, like beat back me up wide. What you think, John?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Now it's time for our favorite segment, Who Bit Who? Carrie.
Obama bit Romney.
That's because you got hate in your veins right there, because clearly Romney bit Obama. He was the first one to rock the blue, and you know it.
Yeah, but blue looks so good with Romney's eyes.
What are you talking about?
Which candidate bit off the other candidate's style? Grandma, what do you think?
Well, what I would like to know is what kind of underwear the candidates wear. Whether it's the kind that has the label sticking out or the kind that has the name stamped in the back.
Good point, good point.
Well, hello, okay, Mr. College Professor. Where can we find that information out?
Well, I wouldn't know that. But that does bring up an interesting point. The candidates' labels. Many people would prefer a candidate who buys American-made clothing, whereas if he was wearing a material that was made in another country, he supports their economic infrastructure and is concerned about the overall welfare of the global economy.
What the f*** are you talking about?
Thank you.
You brought up labels.
And you brought up boring.
Let's move on. How are the candidates influencing mainstream fashion? Let's go to another one of my BFFs for our segment, the Mall Minute.
Hey, Adrian.
Hey, girl.
Adrian. Adrian.
Oh, hey, sorry you guys. Della was super fussy today and we couldn't get to the mall. But I do have a cousin who works at the Cheesecake Factory. I think you should talk to him. Let's go to the Grove.
What? Nobody told me your cousin Lee was gonna be on this. When we were working at Hot Dog and Hot Dog together, we had to squeeze all the lemons ourselves because Lee was like, I'm allergic to lemons. And then he just watched us squeeze the lemon like a pervert.
Oh, Carrie, it's time to put on your big girl pants. I'm trying to get this show picked up by Hulu. Lee, can you tell us, have sales in red and blue ties increased since the debates?
I'm not really sure. Oh, although I do know a couple of coworkers have been wearing them lately, but it could just be a coincidence.
This is so like Lee. He didn't even do any research.
How about American flag pins? Have the accessory kiosks been carrying those?
I really don't know. Hey, look, you guys, I gotta go. I got table 14 waiting on some spinach dip. Okay.
Well, we lost Lee.
Listen, if you're not going to ask any real questions, I'm going to go.
Actually, now is the time for the most important question of all. Mitt Romney. Hottie or Snottie?
I know I'm going to regret this, but What is Snottie?
A so not hottie.
Duh.
Ugh.
Casting your votes.
What? You're not even gonna vote? Do you know how many people have cried because they couldn't vote?
Many?
Well, it looks like you at home will have to make your own decisions. But before you hit the ballot polls, remember, political issues come and go, but fashion is forever.